A very good evening, traders. This is Aryan presenting you a next episode of Post Market Report. On the screen, we have opened Nifty 50 on 1 hour time frame. On the 1 hour time frame, previously we had drawn this upward sloping parallel channel. Most of the time, Nifty was trading inside this parallel channel itself. As you can see, sometimes it touched the upper boundary, there it found supply, then it came down. On the lower boundary, it found demand. Sometimes it sometimes it found resistance and support at this middle line. On previous day, that is on 18 September, it had slightly breached the upper boundary. Shortly after that, there was excessive supply seen on that day, and on the following 2 days, price from top boundary came to the lower boundary. On the second day, it slightly breached the lower boundary here. Today's price action, I have marked it with this vertical bar. This is the first candle of today, that is 9:15. There was some news uh, between US and India, something related to IT sector, some visa related news, and that was not good for IT index, and that is why, as indicated by Gift Nifty also, there was a gap down. However, the gap was filled in the first hour itself. After that, there was a formation of bearish structure, and it was hovering uh, for the rest of the day. It was hovering on the upper part itself till afternoon. Only in the last hours of the trading session, we can see this big red candle, which brought markets to a new low, today's new low. And with today's price action, we have reached to a new low. We are forming new low each day consecutively. First day low was here. Second day that low was breached and new low was formed. And today, even previous day's low is broken, and today it has closed to the lowest point of the day. So, and there is nothing much to panic about it, because we are still above 25,000. We are currently at 25,200. That is quite high above major support of 25,000. Also, this great rally that we had encountered, that we had seen, a minor pullback, even 33% pullback should come here. So we are safe as long as price is hovering above 25,000. I guess with today's selling, most of the negative news has been factored out, and in consecutive sessions we could see a little pullback to the upside. Anyways, that was all for Nifty 50. Now let's move on to sectoral indices. For that, I will have to bring up another chart layout that I have named it as index comparison. Okay, on index comparison, we will be looking at 15-minute time frame. I have moved it to the center. As you all guys know, uh, while so this is Nifty 50. For the past 3 days, it has been trading in a downward sloping parallel channel. Bank Nifty is quite similar. There is nothing uh, apart from just width of this parallel channel. There is nothing much to talk about Bank Nifty. As the Nifty is trading, so is as the patterns are formed in Nifty, the same pattern is formed in Bank Nifty also. Coming to auto index, for the past 3 days, auto index was range bound in a rectangular box. However, today's price action, the afternoon session, I guess, the afternoon session of today's afternoon session, in the afternoon session, it also saw heavy sell off and breaking this rectangular channel. Talking about FMCG, FMCG was more like auto index, however, less slight stable than auto index. The rectangle, the width of the rectangle is smaller than the auto index. However, the same thing in the afternoon session, it also saw a huge sell off. The today's accident of the day, that is IT index. As I had said, there were some issues regarding there were some issues regarding H1 visa, and that impacted IT sector the most. And we can see in this price action the gap down from 36,400 to 35,400. That is almost 3% gap down in the index itself. Shall we measure it? Yeah, it will be great if we could measure it. See, 2 point, how much it is? 2.7, 2.6. So 2.5% fall in index. That is quite huge. And same is the case with, and pharma index is somewhat similar to IT index, just a slight positive than the IT. We can see a gap down in IT, just, except for the gap down. Oh, the pharma, the another interesting thing about pharma is that pharma index was for the whole day it was moving lower. That is not the case with IT index. At one point of time, we can see that IT index has got stable. Though there was gap down, but now it is stabilizing. What does that indicate? That indicates that in IT, people are not expecting any bad news further. The worst is over for IT, but that is not the case with pharma. They are thinking that if worst has come for IT, it may come for pharma also, and that is why we can see this sell off. So that was all for today's market analysis. I hope through my analysis video, you guys are learning how to do analysis individually. Before I take off, please like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel to get the latest notifications. Bye bye traders. See you in the next video. Adios amigo, powering off.